So when we're talking about northeast Santa Ana conditions, gusting up to about 30-40 miles per hour, we're talking about very dry weather, very windy weather. Highs today are going to be in the mid-70s where this fire is burning. Your sunrise is going to be at 7:09. So once the sun comes up, we'll really be able to see the magnitude and the damage that this fire has already done. But it's grown so quickly, and part of the reason for that is because all this open land that's in the hills behind Brentwood and behind the Palisades, we're talking about acres and acres and acres of open land and mountains. And we're talking about an area that really hasn't burned in the last couple of years, and a lot of open space. We're talking about, parks. We're talking about Will Rogers State Historic Park, into Temescal Canyon Park, and all that land there behind the Palisades into the area that we just saw burning last week in the Palisades too. And all that land stretches around the backside of the Palisades all the way to the coast to Topanga Canyon. So that's why that whole area is under that evacuation warning, because that's the area that this wind could potentially push this fire. It's not pushing the fire toward the Getty Center or toward the 405 freeway. It's moving away from there. That was where it started, and now we're seeing it burning homes all the way to Tiger Tail. So those are the long canyon roads in Brentwood that stretch really, really far from Sunset all the way up into the hills. These are neighborhoods that have really deep, long canyon roads. They're not, neighborhoods right in the middle of the city, home. These are spread out homes with a lot of land, and there's a lot of vegetation. We had a very wet winter. We got a lot of rain. We saw a lot of growth through the winter. And now we are really starting a day that we have extreme fire danger. We have red flag warnings until 6. This area where the fire is burning is under a wind advisory through this afternoon. And then in some of the hills, we also have high wind warnings in the Santa Monica Mountains and for many of our mountain areas. But again, the danger here is as these fires burn and these embers fly, they continue to grow and they create their own weather patterns as well. So we've seen this time after time again. You just need to be ready to go at a moment's notice, because these fires move fast, things become dangerous very fast, and the sun's going to come up at 7:09, and these winds are going to continue to be strong. By the time we get into this afternoon, winds are going to start to wind down, but we're going to have a dry, breezy day and a warm day. We're not talking about the record heat that we saw with the last fire, but we're still talking about highs today in Brentwood and the Palisades climbing into the mid-70s. So that's a warm day. Plus, we're going to have the Santa Ana winds throughout the day today. We are going to get a break into tomorrow. But we are actually potentially tracking a really dangerous Santa Ana wind event for Wednesday into Thursday. It could even be the strongest one of the season. So this should really be a reminder to everyone to have a plan, to be prepared, because everyone in Southern California, you could be caught in this situation.